What? It's cold. It's 5:44 in the a.m. Another apple. Didn't wake up with a headache this morning, so. But I also went to bed later. So I guess my body just doesn't like going to bed early and waking up early. All in the same run. This morning I made the mistake. I was carrying out my apple and my lunch and my water, and I decided to put the apple in my mouth to hold it. Big mistake. You know why? I have like jaw damage. Damage in my jaw from like wearing rubber bands with my braces. So, if I leave my mouth open, wide open, for too long, my jaw, right on this side, will pop out of place very slightly. Ever so slightly. And then I have to like, and then having my mouth wide open, holding this apple, I closed my mouth and it was like, I was like, no. And then opening my mouth to bite into it every time I had to push it back in those first few times. It's okay now. Yesterday, I drove home like in silence. It was advised, like, maybe you can find a guy who's like basically kind of direct, one of the overarching, he's the chief, I guess, over all the directors as well, I guess. But we were just like talking about getting used to things and stuff, and I definitely drove home silent. I was just thinking, just about, you know, wow, this is a lot of responsibility. You know, this is fun. Yeah, just, it's literally just like basic processing of like, what did I do today? Nothing crazy. And then the girl that basically put me onto the job is going on vacation, so it's gonna be me and I'm like a fill-in for her, just for like a week. Every day they do what's called assembly, which is what it's where they will learn whatever Bible story. And normally my girl will do it. Oh, I got asked to do it. And I'm doing John 5:1-15, where there's a man at the pool who has been, he's in like a paralytic condition. He's been that way for like 38 years, and he always comes to this pool. And I was doing some work on it last night, and I was using Blue Letter Bible, and I was reading the commentaries and I was learning so much. I was like, it's too bad these kids don't get it. Bible story book for kids that conveniently has this story, so I'm just reading it out of there. Well, my stomach kind of hurts this morning. Why? Shiny. And I'm really cold. It's really humid out. I went to bed after 9 o'clock last night. Because I had to do my Bible story stuff. I have to I don't use my phone at all during this camp. And so by the end of the day, it's like, oh my gosh, I have all these messages. It took me so long to get back to people. Honestly, it wasn't fun either. It was time consuming. It felt disingenuine, or like, I don't know. I just kind of felt like I was very quickly responding, and it wasn't authentic conversation. I'm up for the sunrise and the sunset. I noticed that. My brain's on delay. I made my coffee this morning. And so, when I'm done working out, I'll have a coffee ready for me. It's a cold brew. With my own cold phone. Because I'm a sucker for it. Oh, gee, willikers. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you. And GoPro, stop recording. Well, that concludes day 3 of being an assistant site director at Camp of Champions, USA. Go Kokusa. Well, today, my friend Bella wasn't there, and Bella normally leads it. And so, today I had a couple responsibilities that were a little bit more solo that, honestly, I probably would have done if Bella was here anyways. But kind of just stepping in and talking to all of the campers and like leading certain times. Nothing too crazy. A little nerve-wracking. I did my little story of John 5, where he healed the man who was waiting by the pool. It was great. Trying to think of any like crazy highlights. I led like the devotion time with the staff. Split, like there's like a, I split it in the girls and the guys, but I led both of those, and that was fun. 2 kids let me pray with them. I'm just so used to YWAM with all this prayer. I'm just so used to it. So like, I'm not shy. What the heck? Well, I'm not shy in general. So there's one kid, like, he had a headache, and I was talking to him, and we were talking about some other stuff, but, his headache too. And I was like, yeah, like, if it's okay with you, like, would you be okay if I just prayed for you and your headache? And he was like, sweet boy. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is such a, I love boys at the age of between, like grade school boys, because they have just enough, like, rambunctious, but then they're at this very, like, formable age where they're just so sweet and so innocent and untouched by, like, I guess, you can tell, like, in high school, there's, like, certain boys who, like, mask themselves. Like, I don't know what happened to a lot of boys, but they've become very hard-hearted because it's like cool. I don't know. But like, young boys have this vulnerability that sometimes they grow out of. And I don't think that's something that can be argued against. Like, a lot of boys like train themselves to not be that way anymore. And so they're at this like, really cute age. And the other boy, he had just gotten in trouble. Like, they do strikes. And so I told him, I was like, yeah, you know, sometimes when I need help with things, if I'm struggling, like, I ask Jesus. And I was like, you know, you can pray to Jesus. And I was like, I asked him if he would like me to pray. And he was like, and I was like, would you like to pray? And he nodded his head. He was like, yes. But then he kind of like was a little sad and he was like, I don't know how to do it. And I was like, that's okay. I was like, do you want me to help you? I was like, I can lead you. He told me, he said, I don't know how to lead a prayer. And I had him repeat after me, and we asked Jesus to help him with his self-control and to be kind to others. And yeah, and you know what? There's a common theme, I think, at like Christian summer camps, at VBS, anything where like it's young kids, youth group even, where kids are not being taught how to pray. And it makes it very uncomfortable if and when they're asked to pray. And not only that, but like then they're not comfortable with praying in their home life. Like when they're not home life, alone time. When they're alone, they don't know how to pray. And so like they have all these Bible stories and they're learning them and they're having memory verses. All great things. Lovely. Love it. Good seeds. I mean, it worked for me. I had a lot of seeds planted when I was young because of VBS and because of church and because of memory verses and all that stuff. But it does not make a relationship. At the end of the day, that's not the stuff that like makes a relationship between you and God. Like, to have a relationship, you talk. And that is through prayer. And so like I am so happy that I got to do that with those campers today. And I felt just so much love. I felt so much love. Just for everybody. Like, I felt so much love for the kids and for the staff members. Like, dang it, I forgot the candy. I wanted to bring candy home. Oh, it'll be there Monday. There are these boxes of candy and dang it. It's okay. I'm literally a grown adult. I can like drive to go get any sweet treat that I want. So did that. It is 5:48. Oh my gosh, guys, I think it might have been like this time when I was recording last time. That's awesome, guys. This is like almost exactly 12 hours apart that I was awake and recording. That's so funny. Yeah, so it's 5, but it's in the PM. It is 5:49 in the PM. That's crazy. I've been awake. I've been up and moving for a while. For over 12 hours, almost 13 hours now. But you know what that means. It means I get tired earlier. I'm about to go meet my mom for dinner. She wanted to go to the place that my brother works, and so I'm probably gonna get a grilled chicken salad. That sounds yummy. And I really liked it the last time that I went there. So yes, and so that was my day at camp. We prayed a lot more today. I prayed with the girl that's filling in for the director, staff director, and then I prayed during our devotional times, like during our staff huddles. They had a Family Friday thing, and I got to open them up in prayer. I got to pray with the 2 little boys. I prayed all throughout the day because Lord help me. Literally, I had to pray so much to get courage, and yeah. All that to say, prayer is amazing. Prayer is pivotal. Prayer is helpful. Did I say helpful already? I don't know if I did, but just double helpful, if so. Oh, is this construction? Am I supposed to be going 45? I'm going 57. Yes, lovely folks. I didn't realize how young the staff was. Like, they can't drive. Like, they're between the ages of like 14 and 20, but almost all of them are like in high school. Like, what? I mean, I think they all look young. Oh gosh, where's my camera even pointing? I think they all look young. Don't get me wrong. But you know, like, people in their 20s look young to me. Like, you can pull off, like, looking 17 when you're really 20. It's like, that's normal. It happens all the time. People thought I was 16, like, you know, a couple weeks ago, or a month ago, whatever. Asked if I was graduating high school. Nope. Babe, I'm in college. But yeah, so it was a pretty good day today. It was long, and I had some ups and downs and some stresses, and I had to get corrected as nothing crazy, just getting like subtly corrected, like, hey, next time just like say it like this, you know? And I had to tell myself, I had to remind myself, correction is good. Or maybe that was the Holy Spirit, I don't know. Either way, I needed to hear it, and because I'm not good at receiving correction or confrontation. So pray for me, and may the Lord bless and keep you. May His beautiful